Every year, hundreds of mobile soccer games promise to be the best manager simulator. Some succeed, others simply fail. Today I bring you the definitive tier list of the best mobile soccer manager games in 2025 and 2026, with opinions based on experience, gameplay, depth, and realism. Prepare yourself because my tier list is going to surprise you. Online Soccer Manager. A classic, but an aging classic. It's still fun if you're new to the game, for a couple of weeks, but its energy system, waiting, and pay-to-win make it more frustrating than fun. What was once a gem now feels old, repetitive, and undeveloped. The second I've re-downloaded the game, it didn't last more than 3 days. My ranking compared to other games is a tier B. Superkickoff. You can only choose from 6 leagues. Matches are slow, and substitutions can only be made at halftime. It doesn't have any graphical licenses, although it does have players, and negotiations are quick but very limited. It has a seasonal objective system with rewards, which adds some interest. In short, it's fine for an afternoon, or if you're looking for quick matches, but it falls far short. Tier D. Dream League Soccer 2025. Very good graphics, partial licenses, and excellent gameplay. It's not a pure manager, but a hybrid between a simulator and an arcade game. It stands out for its fluid gameplay. I think it's the best of all the mobile soccer games, although the AI could use some polish. It's one of the few games left where, even if you don't spend any money, you'll do well and can still unlock the cards you need. It's a great game to spend days playing until you complete the story mode. An improvement at a fun pace, with enjoyable gameplay. But once you finish the story mode, this game loses its purpose. For the many hours of fun this game will give you, I give it a solid A. Top Football Manager 2025. A simplified copy of Top 11. It advances over time in real life. The market is the same as Top 11, with very limited events and tactics. It has no sense or identity of its own. Basically, a very incomplete copy of Top 11. I give it Tier D. FC Mobile. Yes, it's massive, it has licenses, modes, and impressive graphics. But it suffers from a serious problem. It prioritizes monetization over strategy. It's more a game of cards and booster packs than a real game of tactics. Since the market change years ago, with highly rated cards and the company's lack of desire to deliver a good product, this has gotten worse every year. It has its moments, and if you start now, you might find it fun, but it's not sustainable over time. FIFA Mobile 17 was good. FIFA Mobile 18 was the best for me, with the face-to-face attack mode in FIFA Champions. It felt like a good game with a good progression curve, but now everything is too bad, very pay-to-win. They should do what FIFA Mobile 16, 15, or 14 used to be. An ultimate team just like the console game. If they did that and also added face-to-face attack, which is sort of the essence of FC Mobile, EA would undoubtedly dominate the mobile platform much more, and people would play more each year. Although fun at times, it's not for those looking to manage a club or sustainable over time. For all these reasons, I give it a low B. One note is that I could add eFootball, which I think is better than FC Mobile, with better gameplay, more things to do, and more fun. But it's still very pay-to-win, and that would be a B. Soccer Manager 2026. A series that has evolved a lot. Modern interface, more statistics, realistic transfers, and an active community. All leagues are licensed except for the English Premier League crests. With the kits of the entire Bundesliga and Manchester City teams, they added real-life daily, season, and club objectives, as well as a new manager upgrade system, which makes the game much more immersive, complete, and therefore fun. However, it still has minor flaws in the tactics and match engine, which can sometimes be unpredictable. It lacks a good transfer system, the national teams feel empty, the Create Your Club mode is incomplete, and perhaps unexpected situations change the course of the game. With these improvements, it would be the #1 candidate to be the best football management game on mobile. It gets a solid S. SoccerTycoon. It aims for something different. Financial management. Buying clubs, investing, trading. It's addictive, but very limited in terms of sporting depth. You start from the bottom, which is great, although licenses are conspicuously absent, which takes away a lot. It has a newspaper-like news system, staff recommendations, and unexpected events such as business opportunities. Progress is too slow, as the days advance from Wednesday to Saturday, and sometimes nothing happens at all. Match day is text-only, which significantly diminishes the experience. Overall, it's a great idea poorly executed, good for financial management fans, but not for coaching purists. A Tier C game, but with potential. World Soccer Champs. An indie phenomenon that proved that simplicity can be brilliant. Its minimalist visual style, its well-chosen tactical system, and the satisfaction of each play make it one of the most addictive. Constant updates that change the game with new mechanics, a loyal community, and gameplay that hooks you from the first touch. Not to mention the vast database, I don't think I've ever seen a game as comprehensive in terms of league depth on any platform. Unexpected events change the game, like the son of a celebrity signing for your club and showing great potential, or all the players going out to party and getting tired. Every season, youth players emerge from the ranks on important teams and become future stars. It has iconic players like Julian Barreto. Every time you win a trophy you've never won, you're given gold that you can use to unlock teams. You can also create a team in any league. And you can choose any data pack that takes you back to historic seasons. With gameplay like Dream League Soccer, it would be the best game on the Play Store without a doubt. On the downside, I would mention the transfer system. It's very simple and limited. I also think the financial system should change. They don't give out prizes for winning tournaments. You only get money from selling players. This is a solid Tier S, with a vibe to be the best game. Top 11 2025 is one of the most well-known veterans of mobile soccer. For years, it dominated the genre with its online management, stadium customization and competitive events, a fun marketplace against real managers, and a great 3D match engine. However, in 2025, it's starting to feel somewhat repetitive and automated. Tactical decisions have a limited impact, and the luck factor weighs too heavily. It's still fun for those who enjoy competing against other real managers, but it no longer offers the freshness or depth that a modern simulation demands, and at some point, it becomes pay-to-win. In short, for a first taste, it can keep you hooked for a long time, months in fact. But when people start coming and investing in the game, it gets boring. Therefore, Top 11 remains in Tier B, respected, but far from its golden age. First Team Manager 2026. I always saw a lot of potential in this game, but I couldn't fully exploit it. These past few years have been improving little by little, but it still needs some work. This year, they've redesigned the name and approach of the game for the second time. This year, they finally introduced an interface that feels of this era and not at all outdated. It has very fun situations, decent graphics, and a database that's not far behind. The difficulty level, in my opinion, is poorly focused. I understand the manager's reputation system, but that slows you down somewhat. It should be more like World Soccer Champions, with much faster progress given the initial idea you have. You can be the president or manager of a club. The new casino chips they've added feel useless. I don't understand the point. The tactics are decent, the transfers are interesting, and the gameplay is decent too. It really is a fun game that earns a solid Tier A rating. But there are better management games out there. For me, this is the top 3 best games for not controlling players on game day, with a high potential yet to be exploited. Football Manager 2026. The pinnacle of realism on mobile. Although Football Manager 2026 hasn't officially been released yet, we know the changes will be minimal, and the level will remain extremely high. Detailed, realistic, immersive. A very complete database. The most comprehensive tactical system available in any mobile game. The transfers are more complete, the management is important in the game, and the facilities feel important too. Player development is well developed. You can have conversations with them, and their personality and mood are important in each match. The gameplay is 2D, so that's a negative point, but the match situations are good, such as a player approaching you to ask to take a penalty even though he's not among the penalty takers in the tactics. If building a legacy is your thing, there's nothing that comes close. But being 2D, it has an interface that feels slow and heavy with so many things to do. Not everything is licensed, and above all, you need a Netflix subscription to play, so it's a paid game. It's a Tier A. If it were free, it would undoubtedly be in the top games. The mobile manager game scene is more vibrant than ever. But if you're looking for realism, go for Football Manager 2026. If you prefer fun and simplicity, World Soccer Champs is the undisputed king. And if you like constant evolution and progress, Soccer Manager 2026 is one step away from being crowned. And the alternative to not paying for Football Manager. Now I want to know your opinion. How would you rank these games? Let me know in the comments.